Welcome back to the Mopar PRI Sprint and Midget Classic from Orlando's Speed World. We are ready to go racing once more. We have 22 laps under our belt, and the 22 car of Ron Gregory has a big job on his hands.
Boy, he certainly does. If Bobby East gets under him, he did not get a good restart. I'm not sure whether he made a mistake or whether the engine stumbled, but now he's going to lose that second spot as well, and he's going to go all the way back to third place.
Once you lose the inside position on this racetrack, you can just get freight trained by guys going on the low side, but Ron Gregory, I wonder if he does have a problem. Another yellow is coming out right now, but Ron Gregory has moved backwards very quickly. In the meantime, let's take a look at our speed cam. Jerome Rodella has problem once again.
Yeah, he lost it coming off of turn 4, slid down into the infield and out of the event.
So we did count one green lap. That was officially scored. We restart you now on lap 24 next time around, and our new leader is Bobby East.
Yeah, Bobby East, who had been falling back away from Ron Gregory. Ron Gregory got that bad start and now is falling back to third. We'll see now if Bobby East can hold off Josh Wise. Oh, Bobby East got very high in that corner, got in there too hot. The front end is pushing on that car. He pushed up the banking. He gives that bottom to Josh Wise. He's going to lose that spot.
And Josh is pushing very, very hard. He's from Riverside, California, a West Coast racer, and he was winning West Coast midget features on dirt and asphalt when he was still a teenager. So young kid, a ton of experience though.
And you can see a lot of cars back there. It's Tracy Hines in the 11 car to the outside. Oh, and it looks like the 67 car. Clausen, he just tried to keep Hines from going around him, got in the corner too hot, lost the back end and spun around and stopped. Tough break for him.
Let's take a look at it one more time from inside Dave Steele's car.
Yep, he got the back end out, tried to get on the gas to keep Tracy Hines from going around him. Couldn't do it, spun the car around, stopped in the infield. Tough break.
That's really a shame, too, for him, though, because Brian Clausen qualified third overall, so the 6-car invert only cost him one spot. He started outside row 2.
Yeah, and that young man just signed a development program for Chip Ganassi, so he's got a bright future in front of him.
Bobby East, a really bright future, maybe $50,000 on the line tonight if he can win both features. He's leading this one. However, we see him getting just a touch of pressure, and behind him, the yellow 22 of Gregory coming under a lot of pressure from Jay Drake, who's now about to lose a position as well.
Yeah, Tracy Hines in that 11 car. He's passed 2 or 3 cars on the outside. He might be the fastest car on the racetrack. Now he goes right by Ron Gregory. Ron Gregory's got trouble.
Absolutely.
The engine on that thing, something gave way coming off that corner, so that made it a little easier for Tracy Hines to go around on the outside. Now he's got to catch the 2 fastest cars on the racetrack, though. We'll see if he can do that.
You know, I think he can. Gregory was very, very fast. Ron is now out of the race with mechanical problems, and these 2 guys did not qualify as well. We know Tracy Hines has what it takes. 13.1 seconds. He was the quickest guy out here in qualifying.
Well, Josh Wise seems to be a little faster than Bobby East right now. Bobby East keeps pushing that front end up the racetrack just a little bit, but we'll see if he can hang on to that lead.
Josh in second position. One man will come out of this race with a shot to do double duty and win the sprint car feature as well later tonight and come away with $50,000. Both of these guys are in the running for it.
And look at Tracy Hines. He's now caught those guys. So now Josh Wise not only has to worry about getting around East, but he's also got to worry about keeping Tracy Hines behind him.
Which could be a real problem because Tracy is one of the few guys who has shown the ability to pass on the outside, but he may not have to.
Oh, look at this. He went in there. They banged wheels. Bobby East went up the racetrack. Josh Wise got the lead. They went in there. He was up there wheel to wheel with him. East tried to force him clear down in below the white line, which he did. But when he came back up, they banged wheel to wheel. East went up, and he went right on around.
So now we have a whole new race on our hands as we jump on board once again with Dave Steele, who is working on the back of the number 4 car. That is Bobby East, who has slipped back to third position. So 2 separate races, that one for third place. Back up front, the whole picture has changed. Josh Wise is now trying to hold off Tracy Hines, and here's another pass.
There comes Dave Steele. He's gotten around Bobby East. Bobby East having more and more trouble as this race gets longer with the handling on his car. But right now, Josh Wise seems to be pulling away ever so slightly from Tracy Hines.
These are very lightweight cars, Larry. How does the handling change? When you say a car goes away, what do you mean?
Well, the handling gets different. The front end pushes and the back end gets loose. Sometimes when you get the right rear tire hot, the back end will get loose. In Bobby East's case, it just looks like he's getting such a good grip with the right rear tire that the front end wants to go up the racetrack.
And it just cost him another position. Jay Drake in the number 9 white machine out of Valverde, California, has just moved past Bobby East, who has fallen from first all the way to fourth. And now the white flag comes out for Josh Wise.
Well, if Tracy Hines has anything left, he better start using it right now because Josh Wise is on the hammer.
And a very comfortable lead as he heads through turn number 4, gets just a little bit sideways, and Josh Wise becomes the only man in the field with an opportunity to pick up $50,000. And Larry Mopar's got to be delighted. They go 1, 2, 3 with Josh, Tracy Hines, and Dave Steele on the podium.
Yeah, and he won a very tough race with a bunch of very, very good race car drivers. Ron Gregory had engine trouble, fell out. Tough break for him.
Let's check in now all the way down into victory lane with Doc Riley, who's standing by with our winner.
Josh Wise won. Happy camper. Congratulations, man. Nice bit of racing out there. With a handful of laps left, you made the move and come to the front. Talk about it.
I never prayed so hard in my life. These guys just do such an unbelievable job on this car, and Mopar gives us the engines to get it done and everything, and I just get to do the easy part and go drive around the track.
What about the track conditions? A little slick tonight, or it seemed like it was sticking pretty well?
No, the track actually tightened up more than it seemed to last night, so I was actually a little tight. Bobby was definitely tight there. Man, I'm wore out after that. That was tough.
So will Josh voluntarily start from the back of the sprint car feature field to take a shot at $50,000? We'll find out later in the show.